Guys, good morning. Saturday vibes, Saturday morning. I didn't know if it was going to go live because I didn't know if the internet was good or not. So I tried it, and it's working. How about cows from the tree? So good morning, everyone. I am sitting at the top of the bird. I keep calling it a bird hide, the deer hide. And as many of you know, on my journey, I have a fear of heights and a fear of climbing, and a fear of falling. And I had an experience when I was a child, and so I'm completely out of my comfort zone. But through my journey, obviously, I've had to climb cliff tops in brutal weather, and climb up hillsides, cliff tops, you name it. I've had to do it. I've had no choice. So I've really faced my fears. So I'm a bit out of my comfort zone at the moment because I'm holding on with my left hand and I've got my phone on my right hand. But how about cows from the tree? So I thought I'd show you the view all around me. And then I just saw a small airplane, and I thought, I want to write, I'm trying to write my normal book, and I want to write a book about where to go in the UK and the Republic of Ireland and stuff. So I thought I'd start telling you about places I've been, so that when you're making your plans this summer, you might think about some of the tips and advice I've given you and stories I've given you about places. But first, if you are in the southwest area, in Dorset, nearby, Somerset, Devon, Bristol, London, whatever, Moynes Court is wonderful. So let me show you the view. I'm moving haphazardly, so I'm not too far up. So I've climbed up the deer hide, and hopefully the internet will stay on. Over there you've got the main house, which was built in 1267, Moynes Court, and you've got the magic bus and the homely horse box, and behind me you've got the hut, and that's another family member's house right there. I'm sure I can say it, that's Ralph's dad's house. So that's Moynes Court, and that's the cottage next door. Why don't I know the name of the cottage? I can't remember. But look, so this is the view. I'm up here. The tree above me. Anyway, so I truly believe that when you have an injury, that, particularly here, that you should not stay stagnant, that you should somehow stay moving and active and busy. And I truly believe that that's helped the pain in my back, because I can tell you that the pain in my back is 100% better. I can't say 100% because I'm having an MRI on in May 6th. But it's not hurting as much, and I'm trying to train my bladder, my bowel and stuff, that the injury, but I don't think I can fix that. I do think that I need to maybe have surgery to pull it all back up since the accident. But what I've learned is I can't sit around feeling sorry for myself, and I can't be at the coast right now day in, day out, but I can go visit the coast, and I'm blessed to be in this wonderful place up a tree at the moment. At the top, up a tree, telling you stories. And I've had to face my fear about falling and my fear of heights and everything, because you just have to, don't you? Life goes on, and you grow strong, and you learn about yourself, and you heal, and you change, and you grow. And so I'm making the best of it here. Am I laying idle around? Oh, I've got a back injury, I keep peeing myself or whatever, my bum hurts. No, I'm just getting on and helping. They've got a wonderful Airbnb here, different quirky accommodation, 2 lovely little boys, and I get to listen to the birds every morning and see this incredible view. I'll show you one more time. Oh, and there's this little airplane going around. Don't know if you can see it. It's over there. I don't want to move too much on this thing. But I thought, I want to, I'm going to do some walks and take Aggie out, but short walks so that I can get out there I've got an appointment on the 6th of May for MRI, and I've got some appointments for the pelvic floor. But in the meantime, I can't go out permanently with my backpack and my tent, so I'm just making the most of where I am. And what I thought is as all of you are planning, like where you're going to go this summer and everything, and places to explore and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're in the Dorset area, the southwest area, do come to Moynes Court. It is a wonderful, quirky place, not too far from Ringstead Bay, Lulworth Cove, Durdle Door. If you're walking the southwest coast path, or you've got family with children that want to play in a garden with trampoline and a giant dinosaur and a boat with sand in it, and all the joys of being out in open air, then bring your children. It's a wonderful place to be. In the meantime, when I saw that airplane going over, it reminded me of the Orkney Islands. If you get a chance, guys, I can tell you the Orkney Islands are absolutely incredible. When I saw that little airplane just now, it reminded me of when I was on the Isle of North Ronaldsay, and there's sheep around and they eat nothing but seaweed, and there's a lovely lady there who makes woolly wally things out of sheep wool, and it's called Woolly Wally. And the island of Hoy is just amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. The people are just incredible. I stayed the night in Rackwick Bay, Burnmouth Cottage, which is at the Bothy. It's Rackwick Bothy, and it was absolutely beautiful. It is just an amazing, magical place. It is quite hard in the winter with the ferries, but in the summer, you know, if you get a chance, if you're up that way, or you can get up that way, go to the Orkney Islands. There is Kirkwall, where there's this incredible big church. There's the chapel, the Italian chapel. There's Sanday, which is an incredible beach. There's the island of Rosse, where I met Trish, who was on Castaway 2000, and I stayed in her house and on her little yacht that she's got. The Orkney Islands are just absolutely beautiful. So today, my tip of the day is, if you are able to, do check out the Orkney Islands. They are just beautiful, and the people are lovely. One thing about island life is Matilda can be baking a cake on one end of the island, and Julie on the other end of the island knows she needs sugar. There's such a family connection. It really is a stupendous place to be. And my happy place is the sea, and at the moment I can't be near the sea, so instead I'm stuck up. Maybe that should be my poem. I can't be near the sea, so I'm stuck up a old, what tree is it? Tree. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base and say hello and tell you how grateful I am that I've got this lovely place to heal, and how grateful I am that my body is working with me, so that I can eventually get back on my track and put that backpack on my back. It will be a lighter backpack. And but yeah, so my complete journey will be over by the end of 2027, the end of my 60th year, because next year I turn 60. So I'll be setting up finding a great big house somewhere and having a massive party and inviting lots of you. So this is where I am. Oops, I've turned the wrong thing. Hold on. That's my face. Up the tree, like in my profile picture. I've climbed up the deer hide, and I'm staying active as much as I can. I can't walk 20 miles a day with a big backpack on my back, but I can get out and immerse myself in nature and help the wonderful Cree family with their Airbnb. I've never been one to sit around and feel sorry for myself. I work really hard, whatever I do. I'm not boasting myself. I'm just saying, you know, whether it's my walking journey, whether it's helping here, any job I've had, I do put forth a big effort. Good morning. Off to bed, but I had to take time to wish you. Oh, hello, Patty. I'm not walking at the moment. I had an injury. I'm not sure if you know. So I'm here at Moynes Court helping out with the Airbnb here. But I miss waking up in my tent. I miss saying, I guess you nosy lot want to know why I've woken up. But I'm hoping that by helping out and making some pennies this summer, we've sort of got this thing going. I help them out for the summer, and they'll get me a ticket to go in November to see my grandchildren. So it's a win-win situation. Hello, Angela. It is definitely a win-win situation. So I help them out this summer, and I will take you back to Louisiana. I took you to Louisiana when my grandson Declan was born, my 9th grandchild, and you were all there with me, and I took you with me. So we will revisit October, November time. We will revisit Louisiana, and you can see how much he's grown and see my family and have a bit of Louisiana on my blog. So, but in the meantime, I'm going to be spending the summer here. I'm going to be helping with the B&Bs, letting my back and booty and all of that stuff heal. Oh, Patty, you're so lovely. How is Canada? How is Canada? Oh, you live in Canada. I'm sure you live in Canada because you sent me a Canadian flag. I hope I've got the right person. I know it's you. I've met so many incredible people. But anyway, I'm positive and onward and upward. Recently, as you all know, 7 years ago, or not 7 years ago, almost 6 years ago, I left my ex to start this journey, and I kept in touch a little bit. And sometimes when I was in the area, I would drop off a card or knock on his door or drop off, a little present or something. And I've been asked not to do that. And you know what? We cannot choose who wants to be in our life and who doesn't. We can't answer for anybody else. No matter how anyone else feels about us or treats us, as long as we know who we are, as long as we are good to ourselves, we are kind to people, we give forth all that we can. Dizzy's sister was here with her little girl the other day, and we took a walk, and her name's Addie, and what a lovely little girl. We just took a walk in the woods, and she climbed up the deer hive. My daughter Taylor in America is doing well. She's got some wonderful job opportunities. My daughter in America is doing well. My son still doesn't talk to me. It's been a while now, but there are going to be family members or friends that choose not to talk to you because you have an opinion on something that they don't agree with. But does it change who you are? Does it change that I'm still this mad rainbow person up in a tree wearing Dizzy's colourful jacket because it got a bit nippy? It doesn't change who I am if my ex doesn't want to talk to me. It doesn't change who I am if my son doesn't want to talk to me or let me see my grandchildren. As long as you honour yourself and you're yourself and you put forth all you can to your journey of life, whether it's my walking journey, my journey here at Moynes Court, whatever journey you're on, guys, just give 100% and give all you've got. And at the end of the day, when you put your head on that pillow, it'll make me emotional. At the end of the day, when you put your head on that pillow, you know that you've done the best. And there will be times in life you will get stopped in your tracks. You're on a journey, you're trying to do something, whether it be at work, whether it be a party that you're planning, whether it be a journey like mine, whether a function that has gone wrong or whatever. There are going to be times you're going to be knocked to the floor and you'll be like, oh my goodness, why has this happened? Like my daughter in Sheffield was talking to me the other day about life, and she wanted to find a better job and this, that and the other, and the price of rent, and what a struggle it is to be 30 years old, and she doesn't have kids, so she doesn't get like all those benefits. And now she's got these wonderful job opportunities, and I said to her, it'll get better. So, you're going to Mexico City? Well, I have invested in my best friend's house. We are renovating. We'll be here, and her and her 3 kids, middle daughter. Oh wow, and a new baby, honorary new nana. Oh, Patty, that's fantastic. That is really lovely. Oh, have a go. Do you know what? Those moments in life. Let me let you look at the view. Those moments in life. Oh, it's me again. I forgot to turn the wrong thing. Those moments in life, you are put where you're meant to be. Now, how on earth could I have afforded to buy a ticket to America if I was walking at the moment? Because I walk with the little bit of money I've got left over from my redundancy and some little jobs I've done along the way. And then the rest is people donating me a £5 for a coffee or something, or a cafe saying, will give you a meal, and I promote them on my blog and things like that. So it was an existence of surviving, and people's human kindness was amazing. But now, because I'm giving something out to this family, the Cree family, they will in turn give something back to me. So all I give this summer will then permit me to get an aeroplane ticket and go see my family. You are who you are, and one day your son will realize your love for him. It's not in any way affected by you leaving your ex. He will realize what he is missing. You know, you're so right. We all have losses in our life. We all have fears. We all have losses. So many of you, including you, Patty, have been with me. Has this been a straightforward journey? Oops, trying to turn it around. Oops. Has this been a straightforward journey? Hell no, it hasn't. The plan was to take a couple of years and walk around the coast. And there's been so many things, and people could say, you know, there's haters out there. There's those armchair warriors, whatever they're called, out there saying, well, why is she not walking? Why is she not carrying a bag? 1 minute she stops and then she starts. Because life happens. Because that's what happens. You know, the journey of life is never what you think it's going to be. The other day, the bus could not go down this road because there was a police thing saying, you know, accident, road closed. And all I could think about was that those two people that had that crash, they were just on a normal day. They may have been picking up the kids from school. They may have been going to the grocery store to pick something up. And suddenly they're on a highway with the front of their car smashed up. One of them having to be moved, taken out. Horrific, just horrific. So you never know in life what's going to happen. So smell the flowers, climb the trees, dip your feet in the sea. My friend Mary in Ireland, her husband had passed away, and it'd been, I think, 18 months before she'd gone to the sea. We went to the sea, and she put her feet in the sea, and she picked up the seaweed, and she had this joyous look on her face, like a 3-year-old that had walked into a giant candy shop or something. So, you know, to those of you out there, I'm doing what I can at the moment with what I've got, and I'm making the most of being here. And I will finish my journey. I will somehow finish writing my book. And I will do some talks and some walks this summer. So if any of you want to come and have a walk with me along the coast, bring your backpack, bring your tent, and I'll take you somewhere. I do plan to go down to Devon for a few days and do a camp out in Devon and go to a couple of the lifeboat stations that I didn't see, because when I was walking down in Devon and Cornwall, I was walking for another charity. So that there's some of the RNLI stations that I've missed. Oh, there's a big bird over there. What is it, I wonder? If you look to that tree. Hi, Lindsay. My friend. I wish I could hang out with you. Do you see over there? Let me see if I can zoom. I'm not sure what it is. It's on the end of that tree. I think is could be a kite. I'm not going to talk a minute so you can hear the sounds. That's hard for me, isn't it, not to talk? But when I was a little girl, I was afraid to talk. Isn't it beautiful? It's just lovely. Anyway, so I think I'll come up here some mornings or afternoons or evenings and do tales from the tree and tell you little places. So today's place, if you are able to go, hello my friends in the Orkney Islands, hello Trish, hello everybody there, wonderful, wonderful people. If you are able to go to the Orkney Islands, take a trip. And I want all of you today to look up Burnmouth, Burnmouth cottage, which is now Rackwick Bothy, and it is on the island of Hoy, and it's on Rackwick Bay. So make that a bit of your reading today. And also look up Woolly Wally, Woolly, Wally, Wally, and it's in North Ronaldsay. It's a lovely lady who makes woolly stuff out of wool. Yeah. Hi Karen. Hey Karen, I'm up a tree. That's my foster sister Karen. Oh, I love you, Karen. I'm just sitting up the trees telling stories. You always known when I came to your family, when your mom fostered me, that I was the nutty sister. I climbed up a tree. I'm going to be in Chippenham May 8th or something like that. So let's meet up, yes? And go to that cafe with Laura. I love you. Oh, it's nice to hear from you, Cara. My wonderful foster sister, Karen, who saved me so many times in my life from our mischievous ways. We got on a bicycle one day and we cycled from Bath to Burnham-on-Sea to see our boyfriends. We said we got lost. Anyway, guys, look, here I'm up a tree, Karen. Climbed up a tree. And here we go. It's beautiful. Right, love you, Cara. Love you guys. I'm going to get on now. I think I'm taking the boys out somewhere today. So have a good day. Here comes Ralph on his, look, he's busy. Here he comes, look. I don't know what he's doing, but he's on his little tricycle, his little mule. It's called a mule, look. He's always busy. Do you see him? Can't stop that man. Non-stop. He probably wonders what I'm doing up here. It looks like he's picking up some wood or something. Right, guys. Love you lots. Bye-bye. Bye.